trust.
Welcome back, everyone. So I wanted to share something with you really quickly. A couple of days ago, I was speaking to my friend. He was telling me that his partner is vegan. Obviously, I know this already. It's Valentine's Day on Tuesday, and there are not really any kind of like really special type of vegan places in London. So I was like, why don't you cook for her? She will love it. Even if it doesn't taste great, even if you're not a Michelin star chef, well, that is one of the most loving things that you can just do. Well, in my mind, that is one of the most caring, loving ways to show somebody that you appreciate them. That is a way that you can pour all of your love, all of your time and your effort into that beautiful meal that you create from that pure space in yourself. I was like, whatever you cook, she will love it and she will appreciate it so much more than going out to like a fancy restaurant. So that kind of sparked an idea. Few people might actually be thinking, what can I do special for my partner? Obviously, it's just a day like any other day. This doesn't necessarily have to be cooked on Valentine's Day. It could be cooked on any day of the year. I have a main and I have a dessert that we're gonna get straight into. I hope you guys like the video. Let's get into this tasty, the best mushroom risotto I have ever had. So you will need some cremini mushrooms, some oyster mushrooms, which is totally optional, but it does add a special touch to the meal and they are so good. Leeks, garlic, shallots, some risotto rice, some vegan cream, vegetable broth which you want to have warmed up close by when you're actually cooking the risotto, some white wine, vegan parmesan, fresh parsley, dried sage, and some sea salt and some black pepper. So first you're going to heat a little bit of coconut oil in a saucepan, and then you're going to add your cremini mushrooms and you're just going to cook them down. You're going to add some sage and some black pepper and just give it all a mix for a few minutes until they are cooked, and set them aside. So in another frying pan, you're going to heat some coconut oil again, and then you're going to add your shallots and your garlic and your leeks. You're going to cook them down until they turn a kind of golden brown colour. Then you are going to add your risotto rice and just mix everything, toast everything really lightly for about 2 minutes. Then you're going to add your white wine, and this is when you need to start mixing, and this dish involves a lot of mixing, so this is just the beginning. So give it all a good stir. And then bit by bit you're going to add your vegetable stock, and you want to add about, I'd say, a half a cup at a time, mixing until the stock has been absorbed by the rice, and then continuing that until all the stock has been used. Then you're going to go ahead and add your vegan cream and a lot of black pepper, and you can add some salt to taste at this point. And just carry on mixing until all the cream has been absorbed by the rice. And then you can add your vegan parmesan. If you don't want to use vegan parmesan, you can actually use some extra onion powder. That will give it a kind of cheesy taste. It's strange, but it works. And then to make the dish look pretty, we're going to go ahead and add our cooked cremini mushrooms. Then go ahead and add some fresh parsley. For the last step, which I explained before, it's really optional, but the oyster mushrooms do give it a special taste. You're going to heat some coconut oil in a pan and then some garlic for about a minute or so. Then you're going to add your oyster mushrooms, and really quickly, because they cook super quick, you're just going to stir for a couple of minutes until they have the most beautiful golden colour, and oh yeah, then you're going to serve it all. So you're going to put your risotto on a plate. You can use a bowl to shape it if you want. You're going to put your oyster mushrooms on top and a little bit of parsley, and that is the mushroom risotto. the chocolate cheesecake, you're going to need some maple syrup, some hazelnuts or some almonds, or a bit of both, it's up to you, some raw cacao powder, some raw cashews which will need soaking for about 3 hours before, some soft medjool dates, some coconut oil, so this is optional, but you can have some vanilla powder, and a pinch of salt, and an 8-inch springform pan. So using a really strong, sturdy food processor, you're going to take your dates and nuts with a pinch of salt and a little bit of coconut oil, and then you're just going to blend it. Actually, I forgot to add the cacao powder, so add the cacao powder also. So you want the base to kind of hold together, so make sure it will stick together. Give it a little feel. Then you're going to go ahead and transfer it to your tin, and you're just going to press it down flat, and that is your base done. So let's make the filling now. So for the filling, you're going to go ahead and add all your filling ingredients to a food processor, not a blender as I'm showing you in this video. It just didn't work that great in my Vitamix. I don't know why I used it, but in the end I ended up transferring it to my food processor. And so you're just gonna process until smooth. You're gonna put the filling on top of the base, just smooth it out. Then you're gonna go ahead and add your cheesecake to the freezer. I'd say for a minimum of 4 hours. So make sure you remove the cheesecake from the freezer about 1.5 hours before you're ready to eat it, and just let it soften up in the fridge. Then of course you can unclip the spring form pan and remove the cheesecake when you're ready to slice it. Then you can just serve your cheesecake up. I serve mine with some coconut ice cream and some chocolate sauce. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment, share and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I will see you really soon.